1960 Singing Gazelle, 1.5 litre petrol engine this one, nice looking thing. Driven here this morning with no issues whatsoever. Bodyweight wise, going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this charming little Gazelle onto the interior, then we're going to fire it into life. Out the bonnet itself, lovely and tidy across there, no nastiness there, one or two little bits of, a bit of bird poo there, a bit of tree sap, that little mark. Long-term ownership as well, I'm sure he said 2007, 2008 he bought the car, so nice ownership. Lovely straight across the bonnet. It wants a little bit of a polish just to bring some of those light surface scratches where it's been washed over the years back out of the paintwork there. Tiny little bleb there, nice and tidy. Across the roof, I think we must have had a sticker on there at some point, which you can't see on the front of the roof. Back down the left-hand side, lovely and tidy across the grille and across the vents there with some light pitting to the bright work, but not bad at all. No heavy corrosion at all on the paint side of things. Coming round and down the right-hand side, well, lovely and straight around the arch, no corrosion coming through there. It's really nice colours, this one. Wing top's nice and straight as well. We need a new little pin for the badge on the side there. Nice and tidy up the wing top. Like I say, a few little light surface scratches in the paint just where it's been washed. Across the lower half, the sill section nice and tidy. As we come up the driver's door, lovely and straight. One or two little marks here and there to be expected. One or two little scratches here and there, but all nice and presentable across the door, across the top there. A few little chips out the paint, but that's all. Up and across the roof, again, a few little bird poo marks. A few little bits of dust in the paint across the roof. Back down the driver's rear door, again, lovely and tidy on the rear door. Pointing out the little scratch there. Around the door edges, all nice and tidy, no chips, and more importantly, around the arch, no corrosion whatsoever coming through. They're a lovely arch, lovely shape to the rear of these Gazelles. Lovely and tidy down the two-tone lines as well. Across the seam there, a little bit of paint lift in the seam itself, but all nice and tidy as you come down that right-hand side wing. Top got a little dent there, and again, a few little bits in the paint as we come down, a few little chips there. Onto the rear lights, nice and straight down the right-hand side. Across the back bumper, parking sensor fitted, which he did show us, which is a nice touch as well on the rear there. We've got a little bit of pitting to the bumper, up the lights nice and straight, across the back and around the fuel cap and the lock, no corrosion whatsoever. Lovely and solid as we come up the boot lid. Again, a little bit of pitting to the handle. A little bit of paint flick around the hinges with some pitting to the hinges again, but all nice and presentable across there. A few little touch-ins here and there, a little bit of a dent in the boot there, and again, a few little bits of moisture under the paint there across the boot lid. Going round and down that left-hand side front rear wing, sorry, and again, no corrosion around the arches, lovely and tidy across the rear quarter, no corrosion onto the door. One or two light little scratches, but that's all you're going to whinge about across the left-hand side. All nice and straight across the lower half as we come up the door tops. One or two little chips here and there to be expected in the paint, but that's all. A little bit of pitting to the handles. Left-hand side front wing, and again, we've got no rust coming through at all on the arch there. It's lovely and straight, sits nice and level, really good colours, quite desirable, these little Gazelles as well. Into the interior now. Driver's door card, a little bit of grubbiness there, but nice and tidy on the door card. You've got the black mat with a red carpet set underneath. Seat itself all nice and original, unrestored, well cared for, well looked after. Steering wheel's nice with a little cover on the steering wheel there. Some labels to the dashboard to let you know what everything is. Dash is lovely and tidy all the way across, nice and standard down there. Aftermarket head unit fitted in the dashboard. Headlining is lovely across that headlining. Lovely and tidy on the headlining. Right hand side rear, again, lovely and clean and tidy. Door speakers fitted. Bench seats nice and soft. It's not going to split when you set it. It's lovely and soft and conditioned in there. High level brake light fitted as well. Into the boot, again, nice and tidy in the boot. Spare wheels there, carpet sets there as well. The left hand side rear door card, nice and tidy on the door card. Lovely and tidy across that rear bench seat with no splits at all, no rips. And again, the front door card, nice and tidy on the door card. Seats in nice condition, again, not restored, not painted, all nice and original. All the doors close nice as well, don't slam anything there. 1500cc petrol, this one. Electronic fuel pump fitted as well. Go on, James. Firing straight into life there without hesitation. Leave a little bit of an exhaust black again, I think, down there, just down that lower section, but past the manifold there. And there you have it. Lovely little Singing Gazelle 1.5 litre petrol engine on the manual gearbox there.